time for episode 5. August seeing what he saw. Is he going to extort money from Wilhelm? Or is he going to go straight to Simone? And now, because he has leverage on him, would he blackmail him into doing stuff for him? August is having issues financially. His mother said there's nothing there. He has to go into liquidation. He has to keep himself afloat. So when your back's against a wall, unfortunately, you're going to do things that are a bit scrupulous. And he's definitely not above it, seeing as the whole season has been about him talking about being part of this circle, looking after the royal family, protection, and being someone, coming from stock, and that being taken away from him, plus his addiction to pills is not in his favor. I think this might be a hard episode to watch because of the themes, and it's right near the end. We only have one more episode before season 1 has finished, and Wilhelm has a lot now on his plate, and it's just one added nuisance. I did think the actor playing Wilhelm did a great job in portraying someone in the throes of euphoria in the drugs they're taking and admitting his feelings to Simone. And then, of course, them giving into their feelings at the end of the episode. But he did a good episode. It was strong acting, and it has been from everyone, because you get a sense of what they're going through is a rule. Okay, we're going back to a very tender moment after coitus, or at least what they did, maybe third base.
Hur mår du?
He generally seems happy.
Förutom att du har
What?
jättedålig andedräkt.
Yeah, who doesn't? Everyone has it, and this is a realistic thing. At least they're not trying to kiss in the morning with terrible breath. No, don't kiss. I was just saying how they don't kiss and then they do it. No. It's a sweet. Wait. Brush your teeth.
Jag är uppe.
Jag vill bara påminna kompisen om att frukosten är slut om 5 minuter.
Oh, in 5 minutes? She probably knows what's going on.
Men du måste få det att se ut som att det kommer från bussen. Okej. Får inte göra någon frukost? Nej.
He's like, nope.
Kanske skulle tänka på det, varför tog du inte med en macka?
Wow, jag skojar.
Yeah, well, you better get ready and get your food. There's like the synth is really highlighting the genuinely like an 80s feel to it, and I like the interlacing between both of them where they're happy, not realizing, things are gonna change.
God morgon.
Läget? Ja, för fan alltså. Jävlar alltså, det blev vilt igår.
Jo.
Rätt körd idag. Fan.
Sure.
Ja, vem vet alltså, det är full blackout.
He genuinely was high as hell.
Var har du varit? Jag har försökt få tag på dig.
Ja, alltså min lur var död.
Yeah, it died.
Nej. Det gjorde jag inte.
I mean, she picks up on things very well, and it's not like he's hiding it the best.
Vi kan inte hålla i vår redovisning idag. Alexander är inte här.
What happened to him?
Stella och Fredrika. Ni får
Because he wasn't being treated right, so where is he?
dödsstraff. Ja, eller nej. Ja, säger vi.
Why? Wait, go back to that. That was a good topic.
Det är lite kris.
Ja, vadå då?
Bitches.
Alexander är avstängd.
Why?
De släppte inte in oss igår efter festen, så de måste ha tagit honom ute.
Men vad? Det blir man inte avstängd för.
Precis. De måste ha plockat honom när han hade grejerna på sig.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Om de frågar så har vi inte sett någonting, vi har inte hört
So you're letting him be the fool guy, the
Vi har inte varit på
patsy.
någon fest överhuvudtaget.
Du är som en liten ängel.
Men alltså jag fattar inte, jag anmälde mig inte ens.
She, again, her social interactions, Sada's social interactions will be just very, like, stilted. She won't know how to talk.
Jag visste inte att man skulle anmäla sig.
Nej, jag skulle ju sagt någonting.
Vadå, vill du vara Lucia?
Kanske.
Oh, this is her dad? Because he says pappa.
Det är min pappa. Jag vet inte varför han har börjat skriva till mig.
He clearly wants to see you. It's kind of hard, isn't it? You don't know like how badly he did things or how he messed up. Oh, really? You know you're gonna get caught.
Så här. Det är kallt vatten idag! Ni vet.
I think they know what's going on. It gets pretty clear you're flirting with this young man. Yeah, look, heels, makeup, what to bring. Because you have to tell her exactly like how things are going to be so that she understands. And she's quite honest as well, so make sure you tell her not to say stuff. No, don't touch it, don't touch it. No, look, they all look really nice.
Då ber vi bordsbön.
Okay.
Du skänker oss föda.
She does what so many people do when someone's doing the prayer. No, look at him prepping himself. No, look, preening him. He also doesn't do that hair thing as much now. Where he touches his hair in a different way. I'm also interested if the cloven represents something that's going to happen, or people's moods in this show. I was waiting for that. That's a really romantic thing that someone can do.
Oski?
Yeah, someone's horny.
Tredje heter...
There's a purity to them, even though, you know, they're a bit happy.
This is the lifeline.
Okay.
Har du varit tillsammans med någon?
No,
Nej.
Men du har varit kär?
she probably doesn't know.
Aldrig.
Räknas hästar.
Yeah, they're talking about a different type of love.
August vill att jag kommer över.
Don't.
Nej, alltså jag skyller på att du är här.
Oh, be really careful, because he might say something here.
Det är någonting som jag
Oh no, she's gonna do
hade
it.
tänkt berätta från första början för att det är så pass obetydligt egentligen, men det känns som att det vore fel att inte göra det.
Oh, is this? I'm at the same time. Oh.
August, han kysste mig i stallet.
Well, it means nothing to her.
Vilken jävla idiot han är.
Men är ju inte kär i honom?
I was expecting her to have a different
Jag har
reaction.
varit kär så hade jag nog...
But again, she's saying she doesn't really care for him. Shouldn't have tried to kiss her then. No, it's August. Oh, here we go. They've also put it in red.
Pratat med Alexander. Han har inte sagt någonting än. Men han har bett oss hitta en lösning så att han slipper bli religerad.
Yeah, you should find it. Because he shouldn't have been in possession.
Skämtar du med mig? Han kan inte...
Yeah, he can.
Vi förstår alla att det är en sårbar situation du är i just nu. Och med tanke på din position så måste det vara förjävligt.
I mean, yeah, it's a serious thing.
Simon? Kom igen, han är extern.
Wow, this is what August is gonna do.
Indragna från början så att det är
Okay.
rimligt.
So this is what he's trying to do.
Har han inte sagt någonting?
Look at the smile on
Det
his
hänger en
face.
del. Konstigt. Han har ju langat till oss i flera månader nu.
No. He's been dealing to you because you're an addict. Now you're switching it on him. This actor does such a good job of making August just very unlikable, and then little moments of likability, and then back to being really unlikable.
Det är min farsas medicin. Jag tog dem.
Yeah, but it's a serious thing.
Så jävla lågt att langa. Jag är ingen langare.
Tell him about what August did.
Vad är grejen? Han är skyldig mig pengar.
August är skyldig dig pengar?
Yeah.
Ja.
Varför då?
För att jag sålde in sprit till honom. Det var till din nollning.
Now all of it's coming out.
Så vad?
Oh, the stutters started to
Du måste
appear.
försöka se det här ur mitt perspektiv. Det handlar inte bara om mig, det drabbar hela min familj.
Then you shouldn't have done the
drabbar
drugs.
mitt rykte.
Like, this is a hard thing because it is like his responsibilities, his life, but also Simone's life as
Jag har
well.
fan inte sagt att jag tycker att du ska ta skulden.
But you were silent there and you
Jag är i en
stuttered.
fucked up situation, jag försöker snacka med dig.
Jag tänker inte skydda kungahuset bara för att prinsen fuckar upp.
Ouch.
Vill du ha en chokladbit?
Uh-oh, this is not good news. She's trying to give him chocolate.
Ta den.
No. You should figure out what she's doing right here.
Ja, angående Alexander så... Ja, jag har inte hört någonting mer. Men jag kommer till dig så fort jag har någonting.
She's up to something. Look at how she's talking to you and walking about.
Det gäller terminsavgift.
See?
Så här är det. Styrelsen har varit tvungna att vidarebefordra det här ärendet till Kronofogden.
Yeah, because he's not paying.
Ja, det har tagits ett gemensamt
Is he being
beslut
kicked out?
att du inte kan komma tillbaka till skolan efter jullovet.
I mean, this was bound to happen eventually at some point. I don't know why this looks so beautiful. And
Bra att alla
so
kunde komma
dark.
till det här mötet med så kort varsel.
Vad är status på Alexander?
Vi kommer säga att Simon försökte sälja till oss först.
And then we go straight to this moment with them.
Han åker ut.
Precis. Och Alexander får stanna.
Well, you can't stay anyway. So they're gonna wonder where you are when...
Jag tycker att vi lägger det på Alexander. Vi säger att det var han som försökte sälja på oss.
No, I don't do that to Alexander. I actually like his character.
Och hur länge till är du medlem då?
Yeah, he knows.
Du kan ju inte betala terminsavgiften.
He didn't have to tell it in front of everyone. I mean, yeah, you didn't have...
Oavsett vad så kommer du inte vara kvar efter jul.
No, you didn't have to do that, Wilhelm.
Det handlar om att mina tillgångar är låsta.
Jag tycker det är viktigt att rektorn får veta att Alexander...
Yeah, I don't like this.
Alexander i ettan erbjöd mig
What you're doing to Alexander is, to me, it's disgusting.
Han berättar att han...
Also, it's very clear that Alexander, how he is as a person, just wouldn't do
Jag trodde
this.
att det skulle göra en cool eller något sånt.
Jag vill inte vara den som...
Right, you don't want to be the one who snitches.
Ja, tack.
I don't think she believes any of them for 1 second here, but there's nothing she can do if they all come together and say this, because... Yeah... Oh, Wilhelm, this is not a good episode for you. Yeah. He's gonna talk to him, but how is he gonna feel when... Like, is he gonna be okay with what they did to Alexander? Because then, I mean, he's not in trouble?
En klänning.
She's gonna be like, why?
Du, ska du inte ta på dig den här då, som jag skickar dig?
No. She said it won't fit. Listen to your child.
Nej, okej. Nej. Så, nej.
Like, stop it. But she's not you or your mother.
Jag vill inte ens vara Lucia. Jag måste göra mig klar nu. Så om du snälla skulle kunna gå.
Så ni skyllde allt på Alexander.
Det är ingen som har sagt någonting om dig.
Och du vill att jag ska...
Right? Why should I thank you? and you do realize, like, you also did something to August that he will want to get back at you, or see, there's just he's so alone, and I'm so conflicted because you do feel bad for Wilhelm, and he really likes someone, and he's lost his brother, and he doesn't want to lose anyone else. But then, do they not realize what could happen to Alexander, and how this could follow him? Is he gonna send this video out to everyone? He is. Please say she's gonna see it. Go and look. Go and look. And he did it, see? Oh, did you see his jaw, the vein in his jaw pulsating? I think that might have just been the actor, but it was really well done. Yeah, this will click into her head at some point, because she won't think of it now. She just will see something here like this.
Och din son som sjunger som en ängel.
He does have a nice voice. And the actor knows he does. Here we go.
Ja, men hej August. Det är Minou här. Från hovet.
Hej.
Jo, jag ville bara informera dig om att hennes majestät drottningen har löst...
See, she did it.
Hur då?
Ja, det var kronprins Wilhelm som bad mig titta på det.
Wow, okay. But then he didn't have to out him in front of other people, and now he's outed him.
Drottningen låter hälsa dig att familjen kommer först.
Oh, the family not for him.
Så att det ska vara löst.
I had a feeling, because I think I've seen an image of him in season 2, but you know, I thought it could get resolved. It was just, this was done so weirdly. This is not good. See? And here comes, like, people will love it and people will hate it, and now, boom, it's out there. Oh, this sucks. That was such a conflicting episode for me. The amount of feelings I felt for these characters went up and down. I didn't think it was a great episode for Wilhelm for the most part, and then he does stuff like that, resolving August's tuition problems. But what stemmed from that was him in that group telling everyone, and I don't know if it was intentional to kind of break the group up or not, but what he did for August was actually really nice. Yeah, that was a really nice thing he did, but they've let Alexander take the fall for it, and we don't know the outcome from that, because that could follow him throughout the rest of his life, and then he gets suspended. That is just something that I felt was really sleazy and underhanded by him and the rest of them. So it's hard because he then does stuff like that, but also him not wanting to lose Simone and the conflict that goes. And this is why this show has done really well in making these characters real and flawed. I would rather have a flawed character than someone who is just seen as perfect and doesn't do anything wrong, or someone who's just pure evil and doesn't have layers. These characters have layers. And it's really well done, I think. It's just hard because I just feel like what they did to Alexander is just really bad. I hope nothing happens to Alexander, and maybe this is the end of the character and the actor's gone. The issue with the dad at the end there, with him trying to get back in their lives, but I'm guessing it's just a repetitive cycle possibly with him, where he is come back, but his addiction, his drinking, all of that just keeps affecting them, and he doesn't change. I'm not sure, because Zara was the one who had the most emotions out of that moment. So it was kind of hard. The mom seems a bit upset, but I'm not sure if she was upset with Simone. or maybe her and the father, though not together and there is no relationship, there isn't that much animosity. I don't know. We never got a full backstory. We know pills, we know drink, we know addiction, but we don't know the full story about him. So hopefully, if they do it in season 2, they could do an episode about that, or at least moments for it. Then August being August, is just he's such an unlikable person. And then there are moments where you feel bad for him because of what he's going through or what happens, and then he kind of reacts. Like in that moment at the end, they did a really good job of having him do what he did and then being called on the phone and being told your tuition has been fixed. You don't have to leave. But loads of secrets were let out in this episode a lot. All the secrets that were hidden are now out in the open. The dad, Wilhelm's relationship with Simone, August's money issues, Sarah being kissed by August, Felice and not wanting to be a carbon copy of her mother. They're all out in the open now. So this final episode is, I guess, it's just like really intense, and it's the fallout from what August did, and maybe Sarah will think all of a sudden like, oh, this happened, and say it casually. She saw August in the library, because you can't, if she knows it, they can trace it and find out it was sent from there, which means it was sent from someone from the school. But then he could be kicked out. I don't know. There was just lots of flows. It was a very, very good episode. It started off very sweet. We had the light shining on them from the morning after the night before, and they were happy, which is Wilhelm and Simone. And we had a lot of happiness for a good section of this episode, but as it went along, we could see it started to go down, and the cracks were starting to appear until the last act, where you saw it's all out now. But it's how will everyone react, because how will the Queen react, Her Majesty react, how will, I don't know, it's going to be a whirlwind. It's going to be a media storm, because it's big news. It's coming out, and it's how people react to it. And I wonder if August says what he did, how it gets found out. There's so many questions for just one episode after this. But for a show, it's really highlighting real flawed characters. I think the acting where they stutter, where they look away, where they're nervous, the interlaced cuts that come with it, I think really work, because in real life, you make mistakes when you speak. You stutter, you flutter, you have nervous gestures. And they do that in this show, and I like that, because sometimes when you watch a show and there are no flaws in what they say or how they act or react, you go, okay, but that's not how a person would. And they've just done a really good job, and I just really like the way it's filmed as well. Sometimes it feels like it's handheld, sometimes it feels like it's on a dolly rig, sometimes it looks like it's multicam. I don't think it is multicam, but it's very interesting, like the places where you can see it's handheld and when it's not, and it's just beautifully done.